State tournament for the first time in a quarter century. They knock off Leedy tonight out in Woodward 56-44, and they will join Lomega at the Class B state tournament. Also Hammond in overtime. I don't think this has gone final yet. Hammond leading Duke 31-28 for a trip to state. And then score from back at halftime, Sasakwa and Barnum are tied at 25. Of course here, Lomega, no trouble with Burlington, rolling 90-31 to punch their ticket to state. Now the boys take center stage. Webbers Falls and Burlington. And the starting lineup for the Warriors from Webbers Falls, Jerry Ward in his 38th year of coaching. He coached Webbers Falls from 1979 to 1998, went to some other schools, came back last year. Now in his second year, had his second stint at Webbers Falls. His starting lineup is Austin Maxwell, a junior guard, averaging 13 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals per ball game. Jeremy Gins, a junior guard, averaging 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Garrett Rice, a senior guard, averages 19.5 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals per contest. And down low, David Ginn, a junior forward, averages 8.5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Tommy Coppin, a junior, averages 7.5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. So your starting lineup for Webbers Falls is David Ginn, Austin Maxwell, Jeremy Ginn, Tommy Coppin, and Garrett Rice. For Burlington, Deacon Burleson, 5'8" junior, averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds per ball game, averaging right around 12 points per game on the road to the gold ball. 6'2" junior Ty Stricker averages 6 points and 3 rebounds a game. John Armbruster, a 6'2" senior, averages 8 points and 7 boards per contest. Tanner Rieger, the 5'9" senior, averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds per contest. And Ben Ryerson, a 6-foot-tall senior, scores 9 points a game and grabs 4 points, 4 rebounds per contest. He scored 20 in their win last week over Timberlake, 57-43. Burlington and Webbers Falls coming up. We'll take a break. The opening tip is just around the corner. You're on the road to the gold ball on 107.1 KNID.
The second game of the evening is going to feature the Elks from Burlington and the Warriors from Webbers Falls. Winners of this evening's game will advance to play at the Big House in Oklahoma City next week. Losers will return tomorrow evening for yet another chance. The Elks will be the home team on the scoreboard. The Warriors will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. Let me introduce to you the team members from our visiting team, the Warriors from Webbers Falls. The team members are number 3, Dakota Reed. Number 10, Caleb Hill. Number 12, Austin Carter. Number 13, Jacob Coleman. Number 20, Michael Scruggs. Number 32, Jordan Cole. And number 33, Drew Peterhouse. The Warriors are coached by Jerry Ward. And now let's introduce the team members from the home team, the Burlington Elks. The team members are number 11, Carter Jewell. Number 12, Ethan Barron. Number 15, Gavin McCullough. Number 20, Tatum Ryder. Number 31, Marshall Burnett. Number 32, Jacoby Cox. Number 33, Dave Stewart. Number 40, Colton Kraft. And number 43, Stanley Klippenstein. Elks are coached by Shane Feely. And now for the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. From Webbers Falls, a 5'10" junior, number 0, David Quinn. And from Burlington, a 5'8" junior, number 10, Keegan Burleson. From Webbers Falls, a 6' junior, number 15, Austin Maxwell. And from Burlington, a 6'2" junior, number 22, Ty Stricker.
Here in Glenpool at the Glenpool Sports Arena as we are playing for a trip to state after a long ride on the road to the gold ball. This is week 3 for these teams. We are down to this. You win, you move on to the Big House next week in Oklahoma City. If you lose, you get a chance to come back tomorrow and play the Lomega Raiders, who got a big win over Payton today. They are one win away from the state tournament. Let's check some scores from girls basketball in Class A. We'll tell you the Concrete Center Lady Panthers were knocked off tonight by number 1 Lake Sealing. That was FBC defense in Enid. 48-37, the final for Concrete Center. We'll have to come back tomorrow and play Garber at 6:30 for a trip to state. Surreal over Cheyenne Radon tonight, 41-36. Frontier beat Glencoe 66-58. And Okarche is going to state. They beat Stonewall tonight 62-39. As we told you, Lomega won here. They're going to state. And the Kremlin Hillsdale Lady Broncs are going to state as well for the first time in a quarter century. Congratulations to Tan Attorney and everybody in Kremlin Hillsdale. They've been waiting a long time for this. And they are getting to go to Oklahoma City for the state tournament. Don't forget, we'll find out on Sunday the bracket, but I know that we're going to be chasing as many teams down to OKC as we can, including whoever comes out of this area tournament from our area, whether it's Lomega or Burlington, I guess as it may be. John Armbruster will jump it up against Garrett Rice. And we are underway. The opening tip is, well, it was back tap. They're going to do it again. 2:24 is going at it. Trying one more time. The tip is controlled by Burlington. They'll come at us as they're going from left to right in front of the score table here at Glenpool High School. Deacon Burleson, right wing to Ben Ryerson. Looks inside, nothing doing, flashing out high and taking the pass is Ty Stricker. Left wing to Burleson. Burleson into the lane, a jump stop. Bounce pass that high to Tanner Rieger. Tanner down the lane, bounce pass, Armbruster underneath. Banker up off the front rim, no good. A tip won't go by Burleson, and the ball out of bounds will stay with Burlington. Burleson will throw it in, baseline right. Looking. Bounce pass to Stricker. Stricker double team, finds Rieger. Rieger to the basket, and he's fouled. Free throws are coming for Tanner Rieger as David Ginn. That's going to be on Coppett. Tommy Coppett picks up the foul. Tanner Rieger, a 63% free throw shooter at the line. Tanner averaging 11 points per ball game. He missed the free throw. Tanner's offensive numbers way down from the past. I believe he averaged over 20 points a game the last 2 years, but makes the second free throw. A year ago they were 12 and 16, and this year they're 20 and 8. So Tanner, I'm sure, much happier with the outcome so far this year. It's 1-0. Burlington leads. 3 in the left corner is short. Won't go for Jeremy Ginn. Ryerson hurries into the half court. He leaves it for Burleson. Burleson between the rings, angling toward the right wing. Picks up his dribble, top of the key to Ryerson, who transferred in from Alva. Now 3 on the left wing for Rieger is no good, and the rebound is cleared by Tommy Coppin. Down the floor right side comes Austin Maxwell, right to the basket. A banker off the window, too strong. Rebound to Burleson. 6:43 to play in the first quarter. It's 1-0 Burlington. Ahead left side to Ryerson, top of the key Burleson. And out high, Burleson leaves it on the right wing, finding Ryerson. They're working inside of the post. Armbruster turning, shooting, no good. He was falling away. There was some contact with no whistle. In transition, back the other way, David Ginn. Underneath, found Tommy Coppin. His shot won't go. He got the rebound, missed again. Here comes Tanner Rieger. Rieger into the half court for Burlington. Off to Deacon Burleson. Burleson between the rings. Passes to the right wing to Stricker. Stricker to the free throw line. Leaves it out high for Ryerson. A banker off the window. Crawls in for Ben Ryerson. Down the right side of the lane. And Burlington has jumped on top 3-0. 5:55 to play in the first quarter. Left corner. Tommy Coppin thought about a 3. Nothing doing now. Left wing to Garrett Rice. A jump stop in the lane. Rice had his shot blocked by Armbruster. Saved in the baseline. Tommy Coppin saved it off the back of the backboard. That's a no-no. Goes back to Burlington. So 5:40 to play in the first quarter. 3-0. The Elks on top against the 23-2 Webbers Falls Warriors, ranked number 5 in the state. Try to work it into post to Stricker. It's tapped away from behind by Tommy Coppin. He tapped it over to David Ginn. Turnover number 1 for the Elks. Ginn will leave it out high for Austin Maxwell. Maxwell at the ball screen left, now back to the right. They'll work it to the baseline. Rice has it, whips it across the lane left, finds an open David Ginn on the left wing, and he knocks down the triple. We're tied. 3 minutes into the ball game, tied at 3. Webbers Falls and Burlington. Area winners bracket championship game. Ben Ryerson into the lane, tried to drop one underneath for Armbruster. Armbruster might have been kicked in the head. He's slow to get up. He was on the floor, and Garrett Rice comes over, pats him on the back, and wishes him well. Inbound Burleson out high, a catch and shoot 3 from the top of the key, no good for Ben Ryerson. And a fight for the rebound. Austin Maxwell comes out there with it with Webbers Falls, and then the ball poked away from behind. Rieger with the steal, off to Ryerson, layup no good, and the rebound cleared by Austin Maxwell. Wants to push ahead, right side to Tommy Coppin. Coppin had jumped off on the right block, trying to find somebody, whips it into the left corner. They'll work it underneath to Tommy Coppin, who scores. And Webbers Falls has scored 5 straight to take a 5-3 lead. 4:14 to play in the first quarter. Burleson to the free throw line to Rieger. Top of the key, Tanner has it. Hands off to Ryerson. Ryerson to the basket. Shot in traffic, no good. Offensive rebound for Armbruster. He's fouled and he scores. Big time. Aggressive move inside by John Armbruster. He has the chance for the and one. David Ginn picks up the foul. It's his first. Burlington has tied it up at 5. Free throw is on the way and good. And Burlington back on the high side, leading 6-5. In the half court, Austin Maxwell. Burlington in a zone. Out high, Maxwell on the left wing picks up his dribble. He's double teamed now and throws it away. The ball loose and finally picked up by Ryerson. That is the first turnover for Webbers Falls. Burleson ahead right side, finding Ryerson, slashing into the lane. He'll turn, shoot, crawls off the front rim, no good. Rebound to Armbruster, reverse layup, no good. And the rebound to Garrett Rice. Ahead left side to David Ginn to the left wing. Left corner, Jeremy Ginn, back out to David, now to the top of the key, finding Maxwell. Garrett Rice falling away, buries a 3 from just left of the top of the key. And Webbers Falls goes on top 8-6. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter here in Glenpool. Tanner Rieger from left to right across the top of the key, drives down the lane, tried to dish, but it was poked away, and here comes Tommy Coppin the other way. He'll give it off to Jeremy Ginn, who lays it up. Off the window, good. 10-6. 4-point lead for Webbers Falls, their biggest lead of the ball game. Deacon Burleson cradles out high, passes left side to Tanner Rieger. Out high to Ryerson. Ryerson tried to pass inside. Stricker threw it behind him. It's tipped out of there and picked up by Rieger. Rieger to the basket, shot no good. Tip won't go. And pulling down the board, Jeremy Ginn. Garrett Rice to the top of the key. Driving into the lane, bounce pass left corner. There's a 3 attempt by David Ginn. It's no good. And the rebound pulled down by John Armbruster. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's 10-6 Webbers Falls. Deacon Burleson slowly into the half court. Left wing to Tanner Rieger. Tanner top of the key, finding Ryerson. Ben, left corner, there's Burleson, and an illegal screen. Tanner Rieger picks it up, it's his first. That is team foul number 1. And Webbers Falls has it back with a 10-6 lead with 1:49 to play in the first quarter. Rice across the timeline with the dribble, off the ball screen right. Now angling left off another ball screen. Picks up his dribble on the wing. Top of the key, David Ginn. David Ginn down the lane to the ball poked away from behind. Armbruster comes up with it for Burlington. Second Weber's Falls turnover. Deacon Burleson in the half court. Burleson to the top of the key as Burlington sets something up. Out to Ty Strecker. Right side to Ryerson. Top of the key, Tanner Rieger in the right side of the lane. A runner crawls in for Tanner. He's got 3 points, his first field goal. It's 10-8. Top of the key, Austin Maxwell. Passes left wing to Tommy Coppin. Coppin in the corner to David Ginn. They'll work it back to Coppin. Coppin cut off by Armbruster. Out to the left wing, there's Garrett Rice. Rice, high-low look inside. Coppin, a shot blocked out of bounds by Armbruster. Colton Kraft will check into the ball game for Burlington. John Armbruster will take a seat. 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter. A baseline left throw in for Weber's Falls. Inbound left to Austin Maxwell. Takes it to the top of the key where Tanner Rieger knocked the ball away. Here comes Tanner back the other way to the basket, throws it up off the window, no good. That turnover was the third of the ball game for Weber's Falls. Half a minute remaining in the first quarter. Crossover dribble, Rice had the ball poked away by Rieger again. Here comes Tanner, and he had the ball poked away from behind. Good defensive play by Tommy Coppin. Back the other way, a layup is up and in for Garrett Rice. 12-8, 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Burlington down 4 with the basketball. Burleson in the half court, sticks 2 fingers in the air, angling toward the right wing. Burleson now picks up his dribble, 2 seconds and 1. 3 by Ryerson at the buzzer is no good. And a 4-point lead for Weber's Falls after the first quarter. The Warriors 12, the Elks 8. We'll take a break here on the road to the gold ball on KNID. We go to the second quarter in Glenpool. Weber's Falls 12, Burlington 8. Weber's Falls has the basketball as we're underway now in quarter number 2. Austin Maxwell across the timeline, shadowed out high by Tanner Rieger. Now pass over to the left wing, finding Garrett Rice. He'll trigger a 3, no good. Offensive rebound for Tommy Coppin, but the ball caroms off of his head. It's picked up by Deacon Burleson. Deacon a head-up dribble across the timeline. Slows it down between the rings. Left side, Rieger. Bounce pass out high to Ryerson. Left side to Burleson for 3. No good. He airballed an offensive rebound by Colton Kraft. Now to Rieger for 3 on the right wing. That one's short and airballed. And the rebound is pulled down by Jeremy Ginn. Ahead right side, finding Garrett Rice. Right corner to Tommy Coppin. Coppin out high to Ginn. Jeremy holds. Right side to Coppin on the right baseline. Wants to back down the defender. Back out high now. Pull up at the free throw line. Maxwell, a 15-footer, is airballed. The ball goes out of bounds. Back to Burlington. 1 minute into the second quarter. Weber's Falls leads by 4. Armbruster will check back in for Burlington. Colton Kraft will take a seat. Deacon Burleson and Tanner Rieger look over to Coach Shane Feely. Now they'll bring it into the half court. Burleson angling toward the Right wing, hands off to Ryerson. Ryerson driving into the lane, a jump stop. He's double teamed, finds Tanner Rieger. There's 3 seconds in the lane. Good call by the official. For Burlington, it's their third turnover. Neither team has scored here in the second quarter. A minute and 20 seconds in. Austin Maxwell across the timeline. Passes to the right wing to Jeremy Ginn. Down the right side of the lane goes Garrett Rice. He takes the pass underneath, leaves it for Tommy Coppin, and the ball rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Jonathan Armbruster. Weber's Falls will keep the possession. A baseline right throw in. Austin Maxwell will trigger. On the inbound, looking. And into the corner, there's Tommy Coppin. Coppin hands off to Maxwell. Maxwell attacks the basket, misses the shot, and the rebound to Jonathan Armbruster. Here comes Deacon Burleson into the half court. Burleson angling toward the left wing, hands off to Tanner Rieger. Rieger curls around the top of the perimeter, hands off to Ryerson. Ben will give it off to Burleson. Now to Stricker. Stricker pulls up right side of the lane, trying to throw it underneath to Armbruster. It's intercepted, and a long pass down the floor to Austin Maxwell. Maxwell had his shot blocked on the other end. The ball out of bounds will stay with Weber's Falls. Jerry Ward not happy. He thought there was a foul as he's shaking his head, the head coach for Weber's Falls. On the inbound, right side, a quick hitter to Jeremy Ginn, who banks it up and in off the window from the right side. He's got 4 points. That'll make it 14-8. Loser of this game takes on Lomega tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. The winner goes to state. And they will have taken the shortest route possible to get to state. Bounce pass into the post. Goes by Jonathan Armbruster out of bounds as Ben Ryerson throws it away. That is 4 turnovers for Burlington. Timeout called by Shane Feely. 5:37 to play in the first half. Weber's Falls 14, Burlington 8, and you're on the road to the gold ball on CTV Sports. First half, Weber's Falls leads Burlington 14-8 in the area winners bracket championship game. Warrior basketball coming out of the timeout. Austin Maxwell pass across the timeline, left side to Garrett Rice. Rice into the corner, left side to David Gwynn. He'll take it to the baseline, right to the basket, layup, good. He's got 5 points. It is now 16-8 as Weber's Falls has doubled up Burlington with 5 minutes and change remaining in the first half. Stricker on the right wing. Now a steal by Austin Maxwell. Layup on the other end, good. Austin Maxwell's first points of the night. It is a 10-point lead, 18-8. And it's an 8-0 run for Weber's Falls. Under 5 to play in the first half. Top of the key, Tanner Rieger works it right side to Ryerson into the corner near side right below us to Ty Stricker. Stricker has a dribble to use. He'll look for Armbruster inside. Armbruster's double team puts it hard off the window, no good. And the rebound to Jeremy Gwynn. Down the floor right side, here comes Garrett Rice. Cross-court pass left side to David Gwynn. He'll kick it back out to Austin Maxwell for 3 on the left wing, no good. Rebound to Rieger. Tanner hands off to Deacon Burleson. Burlington looking awful stagnant on the offensive end. They give a lot of credit to Weber's Falls. Ryerson to the top of the key, into the lane. A turnaround shot crawls off, no good. And the ball out of bounds should be Burlington basketball. Last touch by Garrett Rice, it is. Tayton Rieger will check into the ball game for Burlington. Also Colton Kraft is got to try to get something going here. On the inbound to Kraft, had the ball poked away, gets it back, finds Burleson. Short corner jumper from the right side is no good, and the rebound to Tommy Coppin. Across the timeline, Jeremy Gwynn has it. Left side to Maxwell. Top of the key to Garrett Rice. No work at left side into the corner to Gwynn. Back to Rice. A three, no good. Rebound, Karam's out of bounds. Will go back to Burlington. It has been a while since the Elks have scored. 3:41 to play in the first half. They trail 18-8. They have yet to score in the second quarter. Burleson, bounce pass right side to Ryerson. He'll take it right to the basket. Gather. His shot was blocked by David Gwynn. Here comes Gwynn on the run. Ahead to Maxwell. Maxwell tried to save on the baseline. Couldn't do it. Burlington gets it back. Each team has 5 turnovers. Burleson across the timeline, slows it down. He'll take it to the left wing, now accelerate into the lane. Jump pass right to Colton Kraft, out high right now to Burleson. Burleson pulls up from 18, airballed it, offensive rebound to Armbruster, he's fouled. Jonathan Armbruster will go to the free throw line as he was fouled by Garrett Rice. That will be the second team foul, or the first foul on Garrett Rice, the third team foul. Only 4 fouls called in the first half of this ball game, 1 for Burlington and 3 for Weber's Falls. Armbruster 1 for 1 at the line. He misses that one. He'll get a second opportunity. Tanner Rigger's back into the ball game. Ben Ryerson gets a break. Second free throw is up and good. Armbruster has 4 points. That will make it 18-9. We will tick under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Garrett Rice around the perimeter right side. There's Tommy Coppin. Out high finding Rice again, right to Coppin. Thought about bending into a 3. Now he'll lob it underneath to Austin Maxwell, and Maxwell will shoot and score underneath. Nice post-up move. Makes it 20-9. In the half-court, Deacon Burleson between the rings. Near side to Tatum Rieger. Off to Tanner. Tatum and Tanner brothers. There's Tanner for 3. It is no good. Good rebound, reeled in by Tommy Coppin, and a reach-in foul. John Armbruster just picked up his first foul. His only team foul number 2. Colton Kraft will check in. Ty Stricker checks in for Burlington. As Kraft will check out, I think I meant to say. 2:17 to play in the first half. Weber's Falls up 11. They have held Burlington to just 9 points. Burlington averaging 55 a game. There's a 3 from the top of the key. That's David Gwynn knocking it down. He's got 8 points. A 14-point lead for Weber's Falls at 23-9 with 2 minutes to play in the first half. Winner goes to state. Loser plays Lomega tomorrow for a trip to state. There's a turnaround move in the lane by Ty Stricker that goes to make it 23-11. Weber's Falls boys have never been to state. They've never played for a trip to state. In the lane, Tommy Coppin's shot won't go. The rebound to Armbruster. So Burlington down by 12 with the basketball. Burleson in the half court. Rieger will come over here to the right wing, now go back left. Burleson will bounce the pass to Tanner Rieger. Tried to flow one underneath to Armbruster. Bad pass intercepted by Tommy Coppin. And in the half court, Garrett Rice, left side. There's an open 3 for Jeremy Gwynn. That's no good. And the rebound to Deacon Burleson. 1 minute to play in the first half. Burleson across the timeline for the Elks. Left side to Tanner Rieger. Tanner beyond the 3-point arc, inside to Stricker. Stricker had his shot Karam off the backboard out of bounds. And they will say it was last touched by Weber's Falls. Baseline right throw in for Deacon Burleson. Burleson the inbounds finds Stricker, a quick hitter, but Stricker's shot is short, no good. Rebound is tapped up into the air. It's reeled in by Jeremy Gwynn. Ahead to David Gwynn, layup good. David's in double figures with 10. 25-11, a 14-point lead for Weber's Falls with 30 seconds to play in the first half. There's a pass to left wing, which is almost intercepted by Maxwell. He could not reel it in before the ball went out of bounds, but that That was a telegraph pass. Ryerson back in. Tayton Rieger takes a seat on Shane Feely's bench. 25 ticks remaining in the first half. 25-11 the score. Burleson between the rings with a stationary dribble. Picks up. He's trapped out high. Needs to get rid of the basketball. Finds Tanner Rieger. Tanner on the left wing with a jab step. Turning the lane. Shoots it off the window and in. Tanner Rieger rattles it home. He's got 5. 25-13. 3 seconds remaining. A long three-pointer between the rings. Missing by Austin Maxwell as it glanced off the backboard right of the rim. Good first half for the Warriors. Webbers Falls leads Burlington 25-13. We'll take a break on the road to the gold ball on KNID. The first 6 points of the quarter. It went up by 10, 18-8. A free throw made it 18-9, but then 5 more in a row by Webbers Falls made it 23-9, a 14-point lead. That was their biggest lead of the first half. They now lead by 12, 25-13 halfway through. Burlington led in the first half by Tanner Rieger. He's got 5 points. John Armbruster has 4. Ty Stricker with 2 points in the contest. Ben Ryerson has 2 as well. For Webbers Falls, David Gwynn with 10 points, Garrett Rice with 5, Austin Maxwell and Jeremy Gwynn with 4, and Tommy Coppin with 2. Webbers Falls looking to get to state tournament for the first time in school history. They lead Burlington 25-13 at the half. We'll take a break on the road to the gold ball on KNID. Tom Nelson back with you in Glenpool. Our producer engineer is Ricky Rogo back in Enid. Also, the crew here with GlenpoolWarriors.org as they are video streaming the ball game and picking up my feed. So you want to watch the video and listen to me, you can do that as well if you'd like. And 25-13, Webbers Falls leads Burlington at the half. Let's check our Road to the Gold Ball corporate sponsors. We cannot do it without these great sponsors. They sponsor every game we do, and we're looking to hit, 80 or 90 games again this year during the playoff run, including ACB Bank in Cherokee, Garber, and Wacomas, Alfalfa Electric Cooperative in Cherokee, Athlete Pair OKC, Autry Tech, Bank of Kremlin in Kremlin, North Enid, Gultry, and Drummond, Bellamy and Company in Cherokee, Cimarron Electric, Croft Country Chevrolet, Farm Credit of Enid, Farmers Exchange Bank in Cherokee, Helena, Nash, and Waukeeta, Great Salt Plains Health Center in Cherokee, Medford, and Enid, Healthy Smiles in Enid, also High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal, Integris Bass Baptist Health Center in Enid, Jackson's of Enid, Jansen GMC in Enid, John Quigley Electric in Enid, Can Oakland, Caldwell, Kansas, Northwest Stockyards, Northwest Technology Center in Alva and Fairview, Pioneer Cellular, Scortle, and Sooner Co-op in O'Keene, Fairview, Loyal, and Hitchcock. They sponsor every game we do. You combine them with our Burlington sponsors, in this case tonight, and they're the reason we can make the trip over to Glenpool 3 days in a row and go to Kremlin, follow Kremlin out west to Woodward. Also, of course, they're at the C&B Center in Enid where John Herrick is at tonight. The Pond Creek Hunter girls lost earlier tonight, but the Pond Creek Hunter boys were rolling over Sealing at the half in Class A Area 1. Back to the second half here. Burlington basketball going from right to left, and Tanner Rigger for the bounce a pass underneath, and it was kicked away, I believe. It should stay Burlington basketball. 25-13 the score. Deacon Burleson will throw it in baseline left. The inbound looking. He drops it to Rieger inside. Rieger had the ball poked away and stolen. Tommy Coppin back the other way. Spinning in the lane, his shot blocked by Stricker, but a foul. Ty Stricker will pick up his first. One thing about this ball game, I mean, of course, you win, you go to state. There's a lot on the line, but you know if you lose, you can come back tomorrow and play. And you play Lomega for a trip to state. Free throw up and good for Tommy Coppin. One thing about it, and you go back in history, you'll notice the teams that lose this ball game, more often than not, seem to lose on Saturday. It's hard to lose this ball game and then come back and regroup for tomorrow night's game when, like Lomega, for example, they're on a bit of a roll after losing last week and winning 2 games this week. 2 free throws for Tommy Coppin makes it 27-13. Very interesting. I've seen the numbers, and I think the numbers show that the team that comes through the loser's bracket has a better chance of winning. But that's why you play the game, isn't it? Rieger tried to float one underneath, finds Armbruster, who banks it up and in. John Armbruster has 6 points, makes it 27-15. 7:05 to play in the third quarter. Right wing Jeremy Gwynn in the corner. There's Tommy Coppin. Coppin one dribble, top of the key to Garrett Rice. Rice off the ball screen, picks up the dribble at the free throw line, right to David Gwynn. David and Tommy, or David and Jeremy are twins. They're juniors for this Webbers Falls program. Into the lane, Tommy Koppel had his shot blocked by Armbruster, the ball out of bounds, and they'll keep it on this end with Webbers Falls. Baseline right throw in. Into Austin Maxwell, dribbles out high, gives off to Garrett Rice, who pulls up on the right baseline. A 15-foot shot, no good, and the rebound to Ty Stricker for Burlington. Been a struggle for Burlington tonight offensively, held to 15 points. They average 55 a game. We're 2 minutes into the third quarter. Rieger from left to right across the top of the key. A weave out high to Ryerson, now to Burleson. Right to Stricker. Back to Ryerson, right down the lane to the basket. Finger roll up and in. And Ryerson's second field goal. He's got 4 points. 10-point game, 27-17, 2 minutes into the third. Maxwell, top of the key, angling to the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Hand off over there on the left wing, finding Garrett Rice. Rice, top of the key, gives to Gwynn, and Gwynn throws it away. Pass intercepted by Armbruster underneath. Weber's Falls turns it over for the 6th time. First time here in the second half. Burleson angling to the right wing. Leaves it for Stricker. Stricker to the free throw line. Off to Rieger. Rieger right to the basket. A banker up and in. Actually, that just crawled over the right side of the rim. Didn't catch any backboard. Rieger has 7. Here come the Elks trailing 27-19. They've scored 6 straight. 5:18 to play in the third quarter. Garrett Rice in the right wing. Top of the key to David Gwynn. Right side finding Tommy Coppin. Back to Rice. Rice off the ball screen to the top of the key. Left side of the lane. Fall away shot. Hard off the window. No good. Offensive rebound. Tommy Coppin. His stick back won't go. Rieger with the rebound for Burlington. Here come the Elks. Rieger to the right side of the floor. Slows it down on the right wing. Cross-court pass. Left side to Ryerson. Ryerson attacks right to the basket. Had the ball stripped away, and they're going to call a tie-up. And the ball will go back to Weber's Falls. Good defensive play. And I believe it was David Gwynn who got a hand on top of that ball. Here come the Warriors. Austin Maxwell lopes across the timeline, slows it down, and a timeout called by Coach Jerry Ward. 4:41 to play in the third quarter. Weber's Falls 27, Burlington 19. On the road to the gold ball on KNID. We shall be back here tomorrow night for the doubleheader. It'll be Burlington and Blue Jacket in the girls' game at 6:30. And Lomega against the loser of this game and the boys' game at 8. Right here on KNID, ctvsports.com. And, of course, the KNID app on your smartphone. Free on the iTunes or Google Play Store. Weber's Falls basketball leading 27-19, and they nearly threw it away. The ball is tapped out high, chased down by Garrett Rice. Ryerson is all over Rice. Now a pass is tipped by Ryerson. A scrum for it. Ryerson comes up with it, and he might have got popped in the face. There's a couple of Elks are down under the basket. Ryerson is up and gimpy. He's limping around, and Jonathan Armbruster is now up, and he'll try to shake it off. Big collision underneath the basket between teammates. Colton Kraft will check into the ball game for Armbruster. 4 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the third quarter. Burlington down 8, and they've got the ball back. They've trailed by as much as 14 at 25-11 in the second quarter. Now 27-19. Burleson in the half court, now to the free throw line. Hands off to Rieger. Rieger from left to right across the top of the key. Right to Ryerson. Ryerson in the lane, a jump stop. Out to Burleson. Burleson down the lane, and he'll score with the right hand. Deacon Burleson's first basket of the ball game. 27-21. It's an 8-0 run for the Elks. Left side, David Gwynn. Cutting into the lane is Jeremy Gwynn. David hits him with the pass, but Jeremy misses the shot in close, and the rebound to Burlington. Here comes Burleson. Burleson left wing, hands off to Rieger. Rieger picks up his dribble, hands off to Deacon. Deacon on the left wing has a dribble to use. Now he spins with the left elbow, nearly lost the basketball, regains the possession. Out high to Ryerson. There's a three top of the key by Rieger. It's good. Tanner Rieger knocks down the triple. He's in double figures with 10. It is now 27-24. It's a one-possession ball game. 3:09 to play in the third quarter. An 11-0 run for the Elks. Very resilient. Burlington fighting to get back into this ball game. They've done so. Floats a pass inside Garrett Rice, and he's fouled. David Gwynn floated the ball underneath from the corner. Garrett Rice will be at the free throw line to shoot two. Garrett averages 19.5 points a game. He only has 5 tonight, and he just missed a free throw. Armbruster checks back into the ball game. Colton Kraft will take a seat. Webers Falls scored the first basket of the third quarter. Well, actually, it was a couple of free throws by Tommy Coppin. They haven't scored since. Both free throws missed. Burlington can tie the ball game up with a three. Burleson right side, hands off to Ryerson. Ryerson to the free throw line, spinning right side of the lane, picks up the dribble, finds Stricker. Right side three by Burleson, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. It should be Burlington basketball, as it was last touched by Austin Maxwell. Baseline right throw in. Deacon Burleson on the inbound. 2:35 to play, third quarter. Inbound right side to Rieger. Rieger pull up 18-foot jumper, good. Tanner Rieger's got 12 points. 27-26. 2:25 to play in the third quarter. Maxwell into the half court. Left wing to David Gwynn. Posting up inside is Garrett Rice. Wraparound pass underneath to Tommy Coppin. He misses inside, and a rebound to Burlington, and a foul on Garrett Rice. He will pick up his second. Team foul number 1. These officials have not blown the whistle very much. Only 3 team fouls between the two teams. Burlington can take the lead for the first time since the first quarter. At Burleson's bounce pass is stolen away. Good play by Jeremy Gwynn. Turnover number 8 for the Elks. Here comes David Gwynn in the half court. To the left wing, guarded by Stricker. Wrap it around the perimeter, right side. Tommy Coppin to Garrett Rice. Back to Coppin in the corner. Coppin will dribble left wing. Top of the key, David Gwynn. Gwynn back to Coppin. Coppin into the lane. Tried to back down the defender, and he travels with the basketball. He turns it over. It's turnover number 7. Boy, Webers Falls, they had a 12-point lead at the half, 25-13. It's a 13-2 run for Burlington in the third quarter with 1:29 to play in the third. Left side, Burleson. Rieger between the rings, right side to Ryerson. Ryerson right corner, Stricker. Stricker to the free throw line, jump pass left side. Burleson has it. Burleson wants to attack to the basket, shoots it up off the front rim short. He got his own rebound. Burleson forced up a shot, no good, and the rebound is cleared by Austin Maxwell for Webers Falls. In a hurry down to Garrett Rice. Rice into the lane, right to the basket, layup no good, but a foul. And Garrett Rice will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Garrett just missed 2 there moments ago. John Armbruster will pick up his second foul. So Rice to the stripe, as I said earlier, their leading scorer at almost 20 a game. Just 5 points on 2 field goals here tonight. Free throw is no good. He has missed 3 straight at the free throw line. 60 ticks remaining in the third quarter. Second free throw. Missed them both. Rebound, and the baseline is saved. Good play by Tommy Coppin. Webers Falls has it back. Garrett Rice with the jab step into the corner to David Gwynn. He knocks down a 3. In the left corner, he's got 13 points. 30-26, 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 4-point lead for Webers Falls. That ends a 13-0 run for Burlington. Rieger right corner. Into Armbruster, and Armbruster's pushed from behind. Garrett Rice picks up his third foul. And team foul number 2. Burleson baseline right throw in. On the inbound right side to Stricker. A quick hitter, and Stricker knocks down an 8-footer from the right baseline. Ty Stricker has 4 points. 30-28, 23 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Maxwell top of the key. Right side to Jeremy Gwynn. Right sideline to Tommy Coppin. Bounce pass into the lane. Right to the basket, missed the shot. 9 seconds remaining. Here comes Burleson. 7 seconds, 6 and 5. Burleson into the half court. Burleson bounce pass left side. Rieger for 3 at the buzzer. It is no good. A tip after the buzzer, no good by Burleson. And we go to the fourth quarter. Burlington in much better shape than they were 8 minutes ago. They trailed by 12 at the half, now trailing by 2, 30-28. We'll take a break on the road to the gold ball on CTV Sports.
BHS for 3. Number 10, Ethan Burleson.
Turn your back on it.
Number 15, Austin Maxwell for 2.
Motion one red.
Number 15, Austin Maxwell. Fouls on Burlington's number 25, Tanner Liberty. Maxwell to the line. Shooting there. 3. Number 22, Ty Circus with 3. Number 23, Tony Parker for 2. Going to number 30, Ben Ryerson with the foul. Fouls number 25, Tanner Ritter. Double zero, David Quinn to the line. CD2. Falls number 24, Greg Rice. Fouls on the rookie, number 21, Jared Graham. Arthurs to the line, CD2. Number 23, Tony Allen with the foul.
in Glenpool. 42-37, a 5-point lead for Weber's Falls. Got to give a shout out to Burlington legend Garrett Butler listening in. Missed the days when he was playing for the Elks and we're going to state tournaments. 2:06 to play in the ball game. Weber's Falls with the basketball. Left wing, Austin Maxwell picks up his dribble, finds David Gwynn, back to Maxwell. And Ryerson nearly had a steal. Now the ball loose on the floor, still loose on the floor. A dive for it. It's picked up by Deacon Burleson. Burleson down the floor to Rieger, and Tanner Rieger lays it up and in. Tanner's got 16. 42-39, it's a one-possession game with 1:38 to play, and Tanner Rieger booked for his 4th foul in the backcourt. And a 1-on-1 coming for Garrett Rice. 42-39, 1:36 to play in the contest. Front end of the 1-on-1 coming for Garrett Rice. He's 0 for 4 at the line tonight. Now 0 for 5 as he misses. The rebound to Armbruster. Off to Deacon Burleson, head up dribble across the timeline. Burlington down 3. Burleson angling to the right wing. Flashing out high to take the pass is Ryerson. They'll lay it up, dump it underneath to Armbruster, and he'll score and be fouled. Ryerson just floated a pass underneath to Ryerson. Take it back, it is Armbruster. Ryerson to Armbruster. And Armbruster finishes. He's in double figures with 11 points and a chance to tie it up at the line. Boy, what a resilient Burlington team. Free throw up and in, we're tied. 8-0 run for the Elks. We're tied at 42 with 1:16 to play. Long pass down to David Gwynn. He threw it away. Tried a touch pass underneath to a cutting Warrior. He tried to find Tommy Coppin. And now Burlington has the ball with a minute to play in a tie game. Rieger holds high left. Boy, Weber's Falls has let this one get away. Rieger left wing, picks up his dribble out to Burleson. Burleson is on the floor and a timeout called by Shane Feely. Wow. That averted the turnover, as Deacon Burleson was in jail out near the timeline. Let's take a break. 46 seconds remaining. Knotted up at 42 on the road to the gold ball on KNID. Always seem to be. Burlington has come back to tie this ball game up with 43 seconds to play, and they've got the ball. Ryerson is double teamed. He's in trouble. Trapped out to the timeline. Needs to get rid of the basketball. Finds Rieger, and another timeout called by Shane Feely. As Weber's Falls is stiffening up defensively. 35 seconds to play. Tied at 42. Let's go ahead and keep this one right here. The Weber's Falls fan sitting to my left, the Burlington fan sitting to my right. And I tell you what, 20 minutes ago, it did not look like it was going to be a good night for Burlington. The Lady Elks were beaten badly by Lomega in the first game of the night. And the Elks themselves were down by double figures. But this second half has been something. Burlington trailed 25-13 at the half, down by as much as 14. Came back to tie the ball game up at 30 early in the fourth quarter. But then Weber's Falls went on a roll to go back up by 8, 42-34. But now 8 straight scored by Burlington. We're tied at 42. On the inbound to Burleson. Deacon across the timeline, into the lane, to the basket, shot up and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Tommy Toppin. 26 seconds remaining, and the ball is in Weber's Falls court. Austin Maxwell across the timeline. Timeout, Warriors. 21 ticks to go. Tied at 42. 30-second break is coming on the road to Gold Ball on KNID. They hammered Sealing tonight, 82-49 at the Enid Event Center. They are going to state. Sealing will have a chance to play tomorrow with a chance to get to state through the back door. 21.1 seconds to play. Weber's Falls basketball. Our game tied at 42. The winner goes to state. The loser plays Lomega tomorrow. Jeremy Gwynn will throw it in on the side. Into the backcourt, there's Garrett Rice. Back across the timeline. 17 seconds to play. Rice out near the timeline, guarded by Burleson. Angling to the left wing. Now back out between the rings. Right side to Jeremy Gwynn. Off to Maxwell. 6 seconds and 5. Timeout. Weber's Falls. And Jerry Ward not at all happy with the way that play was playing out. He'll have an opportunity here with 4.8 seconds to play. And we'll take another 30-second break, tied at 42. You're on the road to the Gold Ball on KNID. Feely just wants his Elks to play good, solid D in the final 4.8. Don't let somebody get free on a drive to the basket to make the officials blow a whistle and send them to the free throw line. Tied at 42. Sideline throw in for David Gwynn. Right in front of the Weber's Falls bench. On the inbound to Maxwell. 3 seconds and 2. Right corner three for the win. Good. Good. David Gwynn with the triple. There's your game winner. Weber's Falls is going to state for the first time in school history. David Gwynn, the game winner in the right corner. He triggered in the inbound pass at about the top of the key, extended on the sideline in front of the Weber's Falls bench. He triggered in to Austin Maxwell. Maxwell, about 35 feet from the basket, drew the defense to him. David Gwynn open in the right corner, got the shot off, knocked it down at the buzzer. And Weber's Falls is going to state as Burlington falls 45-42. Tremendous ball game, great fortitude showed by Burlington as they came back twice. But the last shot goes down for David Gwynn. And he will be remembered at Weber's Falls High School for a long, long time. And you've got to feel good for Jerry Ward. 38 years as the head coach. He coaches both the boys and the girls at Weber's Falls. He's taken the girls to state. 38 years overall, and he spent a lot of them at Weber's Falls from 1979 to 1998. Then he came back last year. His second year at Webbers Falls, the second time around, and he takes them to state. A lot of smiles down there as they pose for the team picture. We'll take a break. Our post-game show begins after this. 45-42 Webbers Falls over Burlington on the road to the gold ball on KNID.